What's up, guys? I'm just vlogging, you know. I'm sitting on my bike. I'm at Sonic the Drive-In. You know, I'm just like, just sitting on it. It's not going anywhere. You know, the nice thing about owning a motorcycle, if it's heavy enough, it's also a seat, you know. And so, you know, I really don't have that much internet, so I don't feel like uploading all the time. You know, being homeless, you don't really have access to internet. You think like free McDonald's Wi-Fi is going to save the day. No, it's so slow. You're sitting there for 10 hours just trying to upload one YouTube video. No. You know, it's not really an option. You'd have to link together like 20 Starlinks and, you know, freaking, you know, McDonald's Wi-Fi to back it up with a hardline connection just to upload, you know, a significant video to YouTube, honestly. So, you know, living the life of, you know, being resourceful and trying to figure out stuff, even for an Eagle Scout, is difficult, you know, or a high-ranked one. You know, somebody, you know, that has training and preparation and wilderness survival, you know, and has actually done it, you know, and has gone through the process many times of making a backpack and taking it out into the wilderness. You know, actually, when you're doing it for real, it's very hard. It's very stressful. You know, you're accounting for a lot of variables. You know, you want to bring this, you want to bring that. You know, every single electronic that you have to bring into the wilderness, you have to power it, you have to protect it. You know, you have to keep it from the rain. You know, and so suddenly you need other stuff like ponchos. You know, weatherproof devices, weatherproof enclosures, weatherproof this, weatherproof that. You know, it's crazy. You know, by the end you finish accounting for everything, you're gonna have 1,000 things you want to bring in a bag. You know, so you know you have to. And luckily, I do have an amazing bag now. You know, it's just on the back of my bike. You know, it has a side storage and stuff, and you know, I can just go around to the back of my bike, and I can just go up to either side, and I can take stuff out. It's really sick. You know, it has a whole bunch of storage. You know, I have a bunch of candy and like battery packs in there right now. It's not even organized because I haven't gotten around to organizing it. I just finally installed the bike properly with my mechanic. So, or the bag. I just installed the bag properly. You know, not hard to do. You know, most bikes have a similar design when they install a bag on it because they have these hooks on the back. You know, you live and you learn. You know, I'm just a novice biker. You know, I've been biking my whole life, but as far as owning a motorcycle, and, you know, clutch, engage, all that stuff, you know, I'm very new. So, and then to the life of a motorcyclist, I'm also new. You know, lucky me, I haven't been in a bunch of accidents. I guess, you know, just always crashing that Chinese bike 1,000 times per second. You know, you go over a little rock, you just slam it on the ground. You know, that's basically what's been happening to me. But we're good over here.